Out of all the videos we make, there are very few videos that constantly gain views every single day for months after we upload them. Topics like this are difficult to come by, but when you do, you get a video like our Skyblock mods guide that continuously gets views on a daily basis. But the most unexpected video that kept just getting views was our extremely old bows guide video. But if you think about it, bows haven't really changed in the past 6 months, or really 11 months for that matter, until Dungeons released and added some new stuff. So here, have an updated, faster paced bow guide, because you're epic. Alright, the bow. There's nothing more to say, it's a bow. The decent bow is also a bow, but it's a better bow, and you'll only need it if you don't have a bow in a dragon fight and wanna leech some frags. Okay, cool, moving on. Wither bow is pointless, don't buy it. Prismarine bow is pointless, don't buy it. Ender bow is pointless, the ability damage is capped at 1000, don't buy it. Slime bow is pointless, don't buy it. Soul Stealer bow is pointless, don't buy it. You know, sniper bow feels really nice to use, but it's pointless, don't buy it. Okay, now that's out of the way, it's time to get on the actually useful bows. Alright, well, useful in a relative term, but you can use the machine gun bow's ability whilst holding a sword in dungeons, so that's a thing, I suppose. The Savannah bow, for its price, is extremely strong. It's like almost free and deals really nice damage when fully enchanted. Definitely solid for a new player, even though there's no real reason for a new player to use a bow. Similarly, the Andestone Bow is a good, cheap early game weapon you can use for things, I guess. You can always use it to kill things in the deep caverns for combat at speed to get to the end, but if you need to kill things at range, then you probably aren't fit for the end anyway. As cool as it is, the Bone Meringue is relatively useless for everything damage-wise, except for Stunning Thorn. The Hurricane Bow is nice for abusing mana regen in dungeons, but as a bow, it's just a cheaper, worse Runan's bow, but without a place in the meta. The Explosive Bow is useful for being awful, but nowadays, it's easier to be a terrible person with magic weapons. The Runan's Bow is the perfect bow for literally everyone. If you play Skyblock, you need this bow. It's perfect for all non-dungeon needs and is extremely cheap. The Scorpion Bow is practically useless, I don't really get where it fits anywhere actually, but hey, if you really insist, then you have it. The Last Breath Bow is a weird one. Stats-wise, it leaves a lot to be desired, and ability-wise, I don't really know where reducing defense by 100 on a single target is ever going to be useful. It'll probably get some use in the future, but currently, it's just kinda meh. The Undead Bow is alright for a new player trying to get into dungeons, and the Super Undead Bow is actually pretty good for dungeons, especially for its price. If you are on a budget, go for it. The Magma Bow is a little bit broken. That's a bit of an understatement. Since they fixed the damage doubling, the Magma Bow basically outdamages both a Runan's and Mosquito Bow. It's really strong, but it feels off and will probably be nerfed at some point. And speaking of the Mosquito, it's nice, it deals a strong single target damage, but the price is just not justifiable compared to the other bows, and in dungeons, it's superseded by everything. We will make a video showcasing how broken bows can get and the insane amount of damage they can do, especially the Magma Bow, if done with certain enchantments, if this video gets 4,000 likes, so make sure you go like it. Also subscribe. Moving on. Finally, the best dungeons bow in the game, the Spirit Bow. Its stats are not the best in the game, but it's a dungeons item and on its own, the stats get close to everything else in the game. Its ability increases the damage the bow deals by 2% for every percentages of health you are missing, which basically means you double damage at half health and triple damage when you're dead, which doesn't work because you're dead, but you get what I mean. Oh, and also, you get to use it as a ghost so you don't feel completely useless. Okay, anyway, this is a guide on what bow to get, so to sum it up, get a Runan's Bow if you aren't an archer, and get a Spirit Bow if you are. If you want a stupidly broken bow, then get a Magma Bow, but you need to have certain enchants on it and the other stuff to make it broken, which we will do a video about if this video gets 4,000 likes. Yes, I did just plug the like button again. Budget bows aren't needed, unless you want to get a Super Undead Bow for budget dungeons.